Chosen one. Heaven has ordered wealth to find you. God decided. There are moments in your life when the winds shift, when invisible forces begin to move with intention, not against you, but for you. This is one of those moments. You may have felt the pull in your spirit, the soft whisper within your soul urging you forward. You are not imagining it. Heaven has issued a decree, and it is this: wealth must find you. Blessings must seek you out. You have walked through deserts. You have endured storms. You have waited with patience and faith. And now the time has come. God has made a decision on your behalf. The delay is over. The struggle is ending. The blessing has been dispatched, and it carries the mark of heaven. It carries your name. Before we begin, I want you to feel the power of this moment. This video was meant to reach you. This message was destined to find you. Watch this video until the very end, because every word you hear will unlock deeper energy, activate divine timing, and align you with what has already been promised to your spirit. And I invite you, chosen one, to write your warmest wishes in the comments. Speak them into the light. Share them. And do not forget to type 99 as a code of divine wealth. This is your moment of declaration. When you write them, you energize the universe. When you declare, you become the magnet. Watch until the end. Say it. Write it. Believe it. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. Something extraordinary is happening. The financial doors that were once sealed are opening now because the divine clock has struck the appointed hour. This is not just a coincidence or random timing. It is a supernatural schedule that was written long before you were even aware of it. There are things happening for you right now that are beyond your comprehension. You are being guided into rooms you didn't know you had access to. You are being remembered by people you never thought would consider you. Systems are being rearranged. Opportunities are being stirred, and all of this is happening because heaven has ordered wealth to find you. It was never about whether you were worthy enough. It was never about whether you were smart enough, skilled enough, or connected enough. The truth is, the assignment over your life carried with it a provision, a promise, and a reward. For every tear you cried in silence, for every prayer you whispered into the night, for every time you chose faith over fear, God was listening. And He decided. He decided that enough was enough. He decided that you had proven your resilience. He decided that the trials you walked through would no longer be dead ends, but stepping stones to something massive. Wealth is not a foreign concept to your destiny. It's not a surprise element. It is a fulfillment of divine instruction. What is coming to you has already been paid for by the sacrifices you've made, the strength you've shown, and the courage you've carried. And now, the promise is catching up to you. Not because you chased it, but because you were aligned with it. Wealth is not just about money. It's about being resourced to fulfill your calling, empowered to bless others, and free to walk in your full, divine purpose. There's a shift taking place in the spiritual realm that is manifesting in the physical. You may have felt a restlessness lately, or noticed strange coincidences. A person reaching out from the past, a sudden cancellation that opened up your schedule, or an unexpected dream that felt too vivid to ignore. These are not accidents. These are signals. They are confirmations that something beyond your current situation is unfolding. What you've been praying for is now being shaped in real time. The wealth that's coming is not just financial. It's also favor, insight, connections, and timing. You have to understand that when heaven speaks, nothing can stop the order from being fulfilled. Not debt, not doubt, not delay. God does not send out His decrees into the void. When He decides something, the entire universe aligns to carry it out. Mountains move. Seas part, systems shift. And this is what is happening for you. The old version of your life, the version that was tied to lack, scarcity, and struggle is being replaced. A new order has been issued, and it declares that you are to walk in abundance, in overflow, in divine provision. There were people who doubted you. There were moments when even you doubted yourself. But heaven never did. Heaven watched you rise when everything around you was pulling you down. Heaven saw you give when you barely had anything left. Heaven saw you believe when nothing made sense. And because of that, God has made a decision, a permanent one, the kind that rewrites everything. Wealth is coming because your energy has matured. You are no longer operating from a place of desperation, but from a place of deep understanding. You now know who you are. You now understand what you carry. And that awareness is the fertile ground upon which divine wealth thrives. You are being trusted with more because you've proven that you are ready for more. This isn't just money. It's legacy. It's spiritual wealth. It's generational healing. It's doors that stay open. It's opportunities that multiply. Chosen one, it's already on the way. You don't have to hustle or chase. All you have to do is stay in alignment, stay open, stay expectant. Don't let the noise of the world distract you from what heaven has already settled. Don't let temporary circumstances make you question permanent promises. What you see with your eyes is limited, but what has been ordained over your life cannot be stopped by circumstances. It's coming because it was sent. It's arriving because heaven said so. This is why you've been feeling a shift. Your spirit knows what your mind can't yet explain. That rising feeling in your chest, that unshakable belief that something good is coming, it's real. You're not just hopeful. You're sensing the vibration of what's already yours moving closer. The wealth that's about to find you isn't just for spending. It's for building. It's for creating. It's for transforming your life and the lives of others. It's for showing the world what happens when God makes a decision in your favor. Don't worry about how. Don't worry about when. The how is God's responsibility. Your role is to stay faithful, to stay ready, to keep your heart open and your vision alive. You're going to look back at this moment and remember that this was the turning point. This was when everything began to accelerate. This was when the supernatural collided with your reality. You are about to be overwhelmed in the best way possible. Chosen one, the storm didn't break you. It positioned you. It carved out space in your life for the blessing that is now making its way to you. You didn't lose anything. You made room. That rejection, it redirected you. That loss, it cleared the path. That delay, it was preparation. And now, that divine preparation is meeting divine provision. Everything is lining up. You're not imagining the shift. You're not overthinking the signs. You're walking into the reality that has been waiting for you. This wealth will not just change your life. It will restore your faith in divine timing. It will confirm everything you ever believed about miracles. And when it arrives, it will arrive in such a way that no one, not even you, can deny that it came straight from the hand of God. Every place you felt forgotten, every moment you felt overlooked, is about to be reversed. You are being seen. You are being elevated. You are being remembered in high places. God is pulling strings behind the scenes. He is opening vaults that have been sealed. He is commanding overflow to find you. You're not too late. You're right on time. This is the part where you hold your head high. This is the part where you walk like the blessing is already yours. Because it is. This is not the season to shrink. This is not the season to second guess. This is your season to receive, to expand, to trust the decision heaven has made about your life. You were always meant to prosper. You were always meant to rise. And now it's finally happening. God has decided, and the universe is obeying. The wealth is coming with your name engraved on it. Not because you begged for it, but because you were chosen for it. It's not a question anymore. It's a certainty. Heaven has ordered wealth to find you, and it's already on the way. The wheels of destiny are turning faster now. You may not hear the roar of what's approaching, but soon you will feel the ground beneath your feet shift. You'll sense the movement. You'll recognize that everything, every trial, every delay, every silent night of waiting has been building up to this moment. Not one second has been wasted. Not one tear has been forgotten. Everything is being gathered and returned to you in a form you never imagined, but always needed. This isn't a random rise. This is a divine orchestration. The elevation you're about to step into was written into your story before you took your first breath. God knew the exact timing. He knew the right connections. He knew the conditions that would prepare your spirit to carry the magnitude of what's on the way. You had to go through the wilderness so that the palace wouldn't change you. You had to learn discipline in the dry seasons so that you wouldn't lose yourself in the season of plenty. Now that you've passed the tests, the reward is not being delayed any longer. You were not meant to live in survival mode forever. That was only temporary. A sharpening of your awareness, a stretching of your faith. But it's not your home. You are entering the era of overflow, not because you begged for it, but because you were built for it. You were designed to carry wealth without losing your soul. You were shaped to hold abundance without becoming arrogant. God is not only sending wealth, He is preparing you to sustain it, expand it, and multiply it. This is why so much fell apart before this moment. Things you thought were solid began to crumble. People you trusted drifted away. Plans you once held so tightly were taken from your hands. That wasn't punishment. That was alignment. God removed everything that wasn't meant to grow with you in this next chapter. He cleared the field so that only what's truly from Him can take root and flourish. This isn't just about wealth, it's about alignment. It's about being positioned in the exact spot where blessings don't just visit, they dwell. The kind of wealth coming to you isn't easily explained. It's deeply felt. You'll begin to notice how your presence changes rooms, how your ideas attract the right people, how your name starts appearing in conversations you weren't even aware of. That's divine promotion. And when it happens, it won't require explanation or justification. It will just be obvious. It will be undeniable that a higher power is working for you. This is the kind of shift that breaks cycles, generational cycles of lack, of limitation, of barely getting by. You're not just being blessed for your sake. You are the curse breaker in your bloodline. You are the turning point, the one who carries both the responsibility and the reward of divine wealth. What starts with you will echo for generations. That's why the blessing is big. That's why the delay felt so long, because the impact is meant to outlive you. It's not just about receiving wealth, but knowing how to manage it with wisdom, with intention, with heart. That's what sets you apart. That's what makes you the chosen one. You aren't looking to flaunt what's coming. You're looking to build, to serve, to create safe spaces of growth and healing, not just for you, but for others. That's why heaven trusts you. That's why this wealth was ordered to find you, and not someone else. Don't let your current surroundings fool you. Don't measure the promise by what your physical eyes can see. Wealth is already traveling through the pipeline of faith. It's in the dispatch phase. Even when you don't see the results yet, the reality is already shifting. Sometimes wealth arrives through ideas, sometimes through people, sometimes through sudden opportunities that seem to appear out of thin air. But nothing is random. Every blessing has a purpose, and every delivery is deliberate. You may feel like you're still in the hallway, like you're waiting for the door to swing open. But trust this. The handle is turning. The hinges are creaking. Something is opening for you. And when it does, you won't just walk in, you'll be welcomed in. There's a seat with your name on it at a table you didn't even know existed. And you're not there to beg. You're not there to ask for permission. You're there to receive what has always belonged to you. The divine has been watching your journey from the very beginning. Every sacrifice you made, every yes when it was hard, every moment you chose integrity over shortcuts, it's all been counted. You didn't walk through fire for nothing. You were being refined, not punished. And now, the refined version of you is ready to receive the refined blessing. This isn't immature wealth that comes and goes. This is foundational, transformational. This is the kind of wealth that supports your purpose, fuels your future, and stabilizes your soul. And let's be clear, this is not small. Heaven doesn't make minor decisions for chosen ones. When God decides, He decides in fullness, in overflow, in unstoppable waves. What you're walking into isn't average. It's not common. It's not what people expect. It will shock some. It will confuse others. But it will make perfect sense to you, because you'll know it came from the one who never forgot about you. There's a glow that's going to follow you into this next phase. Not just because of what you have, but because of who you've become. That glow is the light of divine favor, the kind that can't be faked, the kind that makes others ask, "How did you do it?" And your answer will be simple: "I didn't. God did." That's the testimony. That's the power. That's the magnetism of being chosen. You don't have to strive. You don't have to force. You just have to flow. Stay connected to your purpose. Keep your heart clean. Keep your focus sharp. Let go of the need to prove anything to anyone. The wealth that's coming will speak for itself. It will validate every quiet season. It will justify every lonely decision. It will reward every moment you felt like giving up but didn't. Because now it's your time. And when it's your time, no one can block it. Not envy, not confusion, not sabotage. When God decides, no opposition can overturn the decision. You've entered into a divine agreement, a spiritual contract that guarantees provision, protection, and promotion. Walk in that. Own it. Stand tall in it. The kind of wealth you're about to experience is not only deserved, it's ordained. So let your spirit rise. Let your faith expand. Don't apologize for what's coming. Don't shrink to make others comfortable. You were created to be a light, and now that light is turning into fire. The fire of clarity, the fire of abundance, the fire of divine wealth. Heaven has already moved on your behalf. All that's left is for you to step into it, boldly, faithfully, fearlessly. This is more than a message. It's a confirmation. You're not waiting on wealth. Wealth is already looking for you. It's been assigned to your name. It's been instructed to show up. And it will, because God has decided. Chosen one, the confirmation has already been sent. The spiritual transaction has already occurred. There's no more waiting for approval, no more hoping for recognition, no more wondering if you're next. You are not next. You are now. You are not waiting in line. You've been called forward. The season of uncertainty is over. The divine timeline has caught up with you. The floodgates have been commanded to open, and the wealth that once passed you by has now been rerouted directly to you. This is a wealth with coordinates. This is a blessing with a destination. This is abundance with divine instructions, and it knows exactly where to land. Your life. What's arriving is not a token. It's not a fragment. It's not a teaser. It's the full manifestation. It's the undeniable evidence that you've been marked for greatness. You've been marked for financial elevation. And not just for survival or comfort, but for power, impact, and influence. God isn't just sending wealth to ease your burdens. He's sending it to expand your reach. This is about positioning you where your voice matters, where your presence commands attention, and where your vision finally becomes tangible. You may not feel like it every day, but you are already carrying the vibration of prosperity. It's encoded into your energy. People can sense it before you even say a word. That's why you've felt the shift in how others treat you. Some distance themselves because they sense the magnitude of what's coming. Others are drawn to you because your spirit radiates breakthrough. Don't take any of it personally. It's all part of the rearrangement. Some are being cleared, others are being called in. And the shift is not meant to make you question yourself. It's meant to prepare you for your next level. This isn't just about numbers in a bank account. This is about access, authority, alignment. God is granting you access to rooms, contracts, ideas, and experiences that were previously out of reach. You're about to see divine connections fall into place with no effort on your part. You'll open your email and see favor. You'll receive calls that open doors. You'll be invited to tables that once seemed too far away. But now, heaven has extended your reach. You're not begging for opportunities. You are attracting them. And yes, some people will wonder how it happened so fast. What they don't realize is that it didn't happen fast. It just happened suddenly. There's a difference. The preparation was long. The process was sacred. The inner work was heavy. But the manifestation? That's where God does things in an instant. The doors that took years to knock on will now swing open with one touch. Not because of what you've done, but because of who you've become. Chosen one. Your entire aura is changing. You're not just walking into a new season, you're becoming someone new. A more powerful, aware, abundant version of yourself. You'll notice it in how you speak, how you think, how you make decisions. You're no longer operating from the lens of fear or scarcity. Your mindset has matured. Your vision has sharpened. And now, you're being trusted with something greater because you've proven you can handle it. This kind of wealth requires spiritual maturity. And you've reached that place. You no longer crave validation from others. You don't need anyone to approve your vision. You're not waiting for the world to understand you. You've tapped into divine identity. And that alone is a magnet for miracles. The universe recognizes certainty. It responds to alignment. And because you're no longer doubting who you are, the wealth can't help but follow. You are the evidence that faith works, that obedience pays off, that divine timing is real. You are walking proof that being chosen doesn't mean an easy life. It means a powerful life. A life where every setback becomes a setup. A life where every loss becomes leverage. A life where heaven compensates you for everything you endured in silence. This compensation is not only financial, it's emotional, spiritual, mental. You're being upgraded in every area. Your peace is increasing. Your clarity is returning. Your joy is deepening. Your heart is healing. All of it matters. God is not just blessing your wallet. He's restoring your soul. You're being made whole so that when the wealth arrives, you won't sabotage it. You'll steward it. That's what makes you different. You're not just waiting on wealth. You're preparing for it. You're clearing space, shifting your mindset, realigning your energy. You're not sitting idle. You're being intentional. And that energy, that awareness, is creating a vacuum so strong that the blessing has no choice but to enter. Doors are already unlocking behind the scenes. Approvals are already being signed in your favor. People you haven't even met are talking about how to bless you. You don't need to chase. You don't need to manipulate. You don't need to stress. What's meant for you is under divine protection. No force can delay it. No jealousy can block it. No enemy can intercept it. You've outgrown the space you were in, and the universe is responding. That restlessness you've been feeling lately, it's not anxiety, it's expansion. Your soul is stretching to make room for the wealth. You're being enlarged, not just externally but internally. Your capacity is growing. Your discernment is heightening. Your influence is increasing. And as a result, the size of your blessing is increasing too. The old version of you can't come with you. That identity that was attached to lack, to fear, to hesitation, it has to be left behind. You've evolved beyond it. You've learned how to think like a visionary, speak like a leader, move like someone who knows they've already won. That shift in identity is what makes you magnetic to miracles. Chosen one, you were never meant to blend in. You were never meant to play small. You were created to stand out, to lead, to inspire. And now, wealth is catching up with your assignment. It's coming not just to lift you, but to amplify your voice, to give you platforms, to give you reach. This is more than a financial blessing. This is a positioning miracle. And let's be clear, this isn't a one-time blessing. This is the start of a new flow, a divine stream of income, insight, and influence that won't run dry. You're stepping into sustainability, into security, into surplus. No more surviving, no more scraping, no more wishing for just enough. That era is over. You're being carried into overflow. This overflow is sacred. It's not here to boost your ego. It's here to expand your legacy. You are being made a vessel of divine wealth. You are being positioned as a distribution center of blessings. You will have more than enough so you can pour into others, sow into visions, and uplift communities. Your success is not self-centered, it's spirit-centered. So prepare, make space. Get ready for a reality that matches the vision God gave you. Get ready for the evidence, the answers, the open doors. The life you dreamed of is not some fantasy. It's your divine inheritance. You don't have to explain why it's coming to you. Just accept it. Just welcome it. You've been faithful. You've been consistent. You've been aligned. And now, you'll be rewarded. Because heaven has decided. And when God makes a decision, nothing can stand in the way. Chosen one, here we are. The final surge of the message, the last layer of divine confirmation. And yet, this is only the beginning of what your life is becoming. This moment right now is sacred. It is the stillness before the flood. It is the breath before the breakthrough. You are standing on the edge of a massive shift, so close that your spirit already knows. There is nothing left to prove. There is no more delay. What heaven decided cannot be reversed, and the wealth that has been circling your atmosphere is now anchoring itself in your reality. Everything is responding to the divine instruction. Your life is no longer operating by chance. It is moving by command. That command was spoken by the highest, and it was clear, final, and absolute. Let the chosen one prosper. Let wealth find them. Let no more obstacles block what belongs to them. The struggle that once seemed so constant is dissolving. The resistance that felt so heavy is falling away. What remains is flow, favor, fortune, and fulfillment. This final part of your journey into wealth isn't about chasing anything. It's about fully receiving. This is your arrival. The manifestation has arrived in spirit and is crossing into the physical. You're going to notice rapid changes now. Not subtle hints, bold evidence. Financial increase will show up in the most unexpected places. Resources will appear without warning. Debts will be canceled. New channels of income will open. The money you once hoped for will feel small compared to what is now assigned to your destiny. But wealth, as heaven defines it, is so much more than numbers or figures. It is wholeness, peace, legacy, purpose. It is freedom to choose, ability to create, and capacity to bless others. This wealth was never just about you. It was always about what flows through you. God saw the purity of your heart, the depth of your spirit, and said, "They can carry this. They can handle the overflow." And now, you are stepping into that overflow with full authority. This is the fulfillment of everything you felt but couldn't explain. Those moments when your soul told you to hold on, even when it didn't make sense. The nights you prayed with no evidence. The days you smiled through weariness. The decisions you made in faith. None of it was wasted. Every ounce of energy you poured into believing is now returning as divine compensation. You're not the same person anymore. You've been transformed by the process. What used to make you doubt now makes you certain. What once scared you now empowers you. You're no longer waiting for signs. You are the sign. You no longer need the world's permission. Heaven has already given you access. And this access isn't temporary, it's permanent. The gates that are opening now are not swinging back shut. You are entering into sustained abundance. You're entering into unshakable favor. This is the kind of wealth that can't be stolen, manipulated, or diminished. Because it wasn't given by man. It was issued by God. And only God controls its flow. You'll find that the very things you used to worry about now resolve themselves with ease. Why? Because you're no longer in survival mode. You've risen above it. You've shifted into divine rhythm, where problems turn into solutions before they become stress. Where clarity comes before confusion has a chance to take root. Where blessings arrive before you even ask, and the world will notice. The glow around you will intensify. The way you move, the way you speak, the way you carry yourself. It will all declare the truth, that you are favored, that you are chosen, that heaven is backing every step you take. People won't always understand it, but they'll feel it. They'll know something powerful is unfolding in your life. And that energy will draw more blessings, more opportunities, more support. There's no need to explain the process. Just live the promise. There's no need to prove anything to anyone. Just walk in what has already been granted. Your wealth is not a maybe. It's not a wish. It's a certainty. It's a spiritual fact now manifesting in time. And every day from here forward will bring more and more of it into your hands, into your life, into your legacy. This legacy is just beginning. You are laying the foundation for generations. You are reversing cycles that plagued your lineage. You are creating a new standard of what's possible. You are raising the bar for what divine wealth looks like, not just in your account, but in your attitude, your actions, your environment, and your outcomes. Chosen one, this is your confirmation. This is your green light. This is your permission slip from heaven, and it reads, you are now free to rise. You are now free to receive. You are now free to reign. And reign you will, with kindness, with clarity, with conviction. You'll build structures of prosperity that others will walk through in awe. You'll leave footprints of faith and miracles behind you. You'll speak, and systems will shift. You'll move, and doors will open. Your presence will be a portal. Your story will be a spark. Your wealth will be a wave of transformation. Everything you touch will rise. Everything you speak into will grow. Everything you invest in will flourish. Because you are no longer operating alone. You are backed by a divine decree. When God decides, all of creation listens. And creation has now been ordered to bless you, sustain you, elevate you. Chosen one, a massive check is coming your way. And it's not just about the paper, the currency, or the digits stamped on it. It's about what it represents. Divine timing, unshakable faith, the universe aligning in your favor. This isn't a coincidence. It's a cosmic confirmation. What you've been manifesting, what you've been praying for, what you've been waiting on. It's not just near, it's arriving. You've endured the waiting room of life long enough. You've passed through delays, disappointments, and moments that tried to crush your spirit. But guess what? You're still here. And now, the reward is finding you. Before we begin, I want you to do something powerful. Stay with this video until the very end. Because as you absorb every word, you are energizing your path. You are syncing with divine abundance. And when you're done watching, go to the comments and write your warmest wish. Write it with your whole heart. And add the number 99. This number carries vibration. It's a sacred echo in the universe, a signal that you are closing an old cycle and stepping into divine completion. This is the chapter of wishes coming true, of divine favor rushing in, of energy aligning to bring forth exactly what your soul has been seeking. So breathe deeply. Let your faith be stirred, and write your wish with boldness. The universe is listening. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. This message isn't reaching you by mistake. You've been selected, not randomly, but deliberately. You are the chosen one. You've walked a different path. People didn't always understand your journey, and at times, even you didn't understand why things were taking so long. Why did the doors keep closing? Why did the struggle stretch so far? Why did the rewards never seem to match your effort? It was never about denial. It was about preparation. You were being refined for something enormous. And now, that massive check, that symbol of divine overflow, is on its way. But let's be clear. This isn't just a check from a bank. It's a check from the Creator, a payout from the cosmos. It is the materialization of your energetic investment, your spiritual labor, your consistent faith when no one else believed. You showed up when you had every reason to give up. You planted seeds when the ground looked dry. You believed when the evidence didn't support your vision. That kind of faith is never ignored. It is always honored. And now, that honor is turning into abundance. You are about to experience the kind of provision that silences doubt and shocks even your closest circle. The reason this check is so massive is because of the weight of what you've carried. You didn't fold when life pressed down on you. You didn't snap under pressure. You became stronger, wiser, more resilient. The heavens took note of every time you stayed loyal to your purpose, even when it hurt. And now, the universe is issuing compensation. Not just for the moment, but for the entire journey. Every tear you cried in secret. Every prayer whispered in the middle of the night. Every time you smiled through pain. It's all been counted. And now, it's all being paid back, with interest. There are people who counted you out, but they didn't know what was happening behind the scenes. They saw you waiting, struggling, sacrificing, and they assumed the universe had forgotten you. But now they're about to witness a reversal, a shift, an avalanche of blessings so obvious they won't be able to deny that you were chosen all along. This check, this breakthrough, this overflow is going to be public. The same stage where you were overlooked is the stage where you will now be celebrated. That's not ego, that's alignment. That's destiny in motion. You might feel like nothing's happening right now, but don't be fooled. The biggest shifts happen silently. The seed breaks before the sprout appears. The roots dig deep before anything shows on the surface. You are in that exact moment, the breakthrough before the bloom. The massive check is not coming. It's already in motion. The energy has been activated. The release has already begun. You don't have to chase it. It's chasing you. All you have to do is remain open, remain grounded, remain expectant. You're not hoping anymore. You're receiving. This check is more than a blessing. It's a signal that the tides have turned, that the struggle was not permanent, that the wilderness season has expired. You didn't go through all of that for nothing. You're about to step into a season of ease that feels surreal. The kind where things just work. The kind where opportunities come looking for you. The kind where what once felt impossible becomes your daily reality. That's what's on the other side of this message. That's what's inside this massive check. Freedom, expansion, overflow. You've broken generational chains. You've challenged beliefs that held others back. You've shifted energy, not just for yourself, but for your entire bloodline. That's why your reward is so large. It's not just about you. It's about the legacy you're building, the wealth you're anchoring, the light you're leaving behind. You are creating a ripple that will outlive your physical presence. That kind of impact cannot go unpaid. And so, the payout is divine, generational, monumental. You've been misunderstood, overlooked, maybe even betrayed. But the universe saw it all. Nothing went unnoticed. You will be repaid for every ounce of pain with joy, for every moment of scarcity with overflow, for every lonely night with deep connection. The divine is precise. Not one drop of your experience has been wasted. You've been accumulating spiritual currency, and now the withdrawal has been authorized. That check is the tangible evidence of all that you've survived. It's your divine receipt. Feel it, not just in your mind, but in your body. Imagine opening that envelope. Imagine holding it in your hands. Imagine seeing your name printed on it, the amount too large to fathom, and the sense of peace flooding your chest. That is not fantasy. That is manifestation. You are not delusional for believing in something greater. You are in alignment. You are in the right vibration, and everything is coming to match it now. The money, the peace, the elevation. It's all part of the package. Don't worry about the how. Don't stress about the details. The universe handles logistics. Your job is to stay ready. Keep your energy high. Keep your heart open. Keep your mind elevated. Don't allow the illusion of delay to trick you into giving up. You're not being tested anymore. You're being transitioned. The check is the catalyst, the beginning of a brand new era, where money flows effortlessly, where bills are paid with ease, where dreams are funded in full. This isn't just financial, it's spiritual. It's about restoring your belief in miracles, reminding you that anything is possible, that sudden shifts can change your life in one breath, that divine favor can open doors that no one can close. You've been faithful, and now you're being favored. The massive check is the divine signature confirming that your trust was not in vain. You're going to see doors open without knocking, resources appear without asking. People support you without agenda. You're entering a realm of divine orchestration, where every step is guided, and every outcome is better than you imagined. You're not walking into wealth. Wealth is walking to you, with purpose, with precision, with unstoppable force. This check is going to clear debts, but more importantly, it's going to clear doubt. It's going to restore belief. It's going to renew your sense of power. Because once you experience this level of divine provision, you can't go back to begging for breadcrumbs. You'll know your worth. You'll own your energy. You'll operate from overflow instead of survival. That is the upgrade. That is the shift. You were never meant to live paycheck to paycheck. You were never meant to live in fear. You were designed for abundance. You were created for overflow. And now, it's finally catching up to you. The delay was never denial. It was set up for this exact moment. The moment your name gets written on a divine payout. The moment you realize that you are supported beyond what you can see. That God has always been with you. That the universe has never stopped working on your behalf. So celebrate now, not because everything is perfect, but because everything is shifting. Feel the gratitude before it arrives. Speak the abundance before it shows. Act like the check is already deposited, because energetically it is. You are already in the frequency. You are already in the flow. Chosen one, this is your time. This is your harvest. This is your check. You've felt it, haven't you? That quiet shift in the atmosphere. That gentle pull in your spirit. The sensation that something extraordinary is drawing closer. That the wind is changing direction in your favor. This is not your imagination. This is the realignment. The sacred repositioning that happens just before abundance lands in your lap. It's not just hope. It's confirmation. You are in the divine window, and the universe has already signed off on your breakthrough. The massive check is not a concept. It is a certainty, and it's already traveling through channels only divine forces can see. You've done the hard part. You've endured the waiting room. You've walked through seasons of not yet, not now, and almost. But that cycle has ended. What you're stepping into now is a realm of yes, absolutely, and here it is. It's not a maybe. It's not a partial blessing. It's a full release. Overflow, recompense. The kind of divine reward that turns struggle into strength and delay into divine timing. That check, symbolic and literal, is the embodiment of all the energy you've been building. You haven't been waiting for nothing. You've been investing in a destiny that's now matured. Do you know what happens when you reach the tipping point? When the scale finally leans in your favor? Everything that once resisted you begins to yield. The job that felt impossible becomes a divine assignment. The opportunity you couldn't access suddenly opens wide. The money you once had to chase begins to flow toward you with ease. This is where you are now. You've crossed the threshold. You've moved from seeking to receiving. You don't need to prove anything anymore. You've already been chosen. And what's yours cannot miss you. Not now, not ever. There is something sacred about reaching this level of spiritual authority. You are no longer reacting to life. You are directing it. You're speaking, and things are shifting. You're moving, and obstacles are clearing. This isn't arrogance. It's alignment. It's what happens when you synchronize your spirit with the divine. It's what happens when you've proven, time and time again, that you can be trusted with the blessing. That you won't hoard it, you'll multiply it. That you won't hide it, you'll share it. That you won't lose yourself in it, you'll stay grounded in purpose. The massive check is proof of divine trust. The universe is not just blessing you, it's commissioning you, appointing you to step into a higher realm of stewardship. You're being handed resources not just for survival, but for expansion. You're being funded for the vision, equipped for the next chapter. The check isn't just for comfort, it's for calling, for execution, for elevation. You're being sent to rise, to build, to lead. And the abundance is how the universe says, go, you're ready. Think back. Remember the seasons where you had to fight just to keep believing, where you had to lift yourself up day after day with no evidence that anything was working. Remember the moments you cried in silence and still got up the next day with a heart full of hope. That was not weakness. That was divine strength. That was preparation for this exact moment. You've passed the test. The check is your graduation gift. The reward for never folding, never quitting, never disconnecting from the deeper knowing that something bigger was meant for you. Let yourself believe it, not halfway, but fully. Let it sink in. The money is coming. The provision is real. The ease is on the way. You don't have to fight for it. You don't have to beg for it. You don't have to overwork, overthink, or overstretch yourself. The divine knows your location. The check is already in transit. You don't need to make it happen. You need to make space to receive it. Clear out doubt. Release fear. Remove the residue of unworthiness. This is your reward, and you are worthy of it all. Everything you've prayed for, everything you've visualized, is finding you now. The alignment is complete. The frequency is tuned. Your name has been spoken in rooms you haven't walked into yet. The door is opening, and when you step through, you'll know instantly. This is it. This is the overflow. This is the divine yes in physical form. You won't need to question it. It won't come with confusion. It will come with clarity, peace, and joy. Because it's meant for you. Because it's long overdue. You're entering a new dimension of living. One where abundance is your default. Where provision flows like air. Where you don't have to get by anymore. You get to thrive. Your time of scraping, stretching, and sacrificing in silence is over. Now is the time for miracles in motion. You're going to start seeing money appear from unexpected sources, checks in the mail, deposits out of nowhere, opportunities that come fully funded. You've stepped into the financial flow. You're not chasing wealth. Wealth is magnetized to you. This check carries more than money. It carries momentum. It's going to unlock other doors. It's going to attract new people. It's going to elevate your environment. It's a catalyst for transformation. Don't underestimate its power. One divine blessing can change everything. One financial miracle can flip your story. This is that moment. This is that miracle. You don't need to wait 10 years. It's happening now. It's already on its way. All you have to do is hold the energy, stay available, keep believing. What's coming is not just for you. It's for everyone connected to you. You're becoming a distribution center for abundance, a vessel of overflow, a light for those still waiting on their own miracle. Your breakthrough will speak volumes. It will inspire. It will validate. It will awaken others. When they see you prosper, they'll remember that it's possible, that it's real, that faith works, that divine timing is never late. And you'll walk in gratitude, knowing that everything you went through was worth it. Every delay, every hardship, every test, it was the path to this. The massive check is also your freedom. Financial freedom, emotional freedom, spiritual freedom. It's going to lift the weight off your shoulders, give you room to breathe, give you time to heal, give you space to dream even bigger. You're not meant to live in survival mode. You're meant to create, to lead, to enjoy. This is the beginning of that life. The one you've always imagined but never quite touched. It's no longer just a vision. It's becoming your reality. Watch how quickly things start to move. One blessing will lead to another. One check will birth another opportunity. One open door will lead to 5 more. You're stepping into the fast lane of favor, the express route of miracles. What once took years will now happen in months. What once felt impossible will soon be your everyday life. Because you've done the inner work, you've healed, you've released, you've surrendered. And now, the external is catching up to the internal. Chosen one, your life is about to become unrecognizable, in the best way. You're going to walk into rooms you once dreamed about. You're going to sign contracts you didn't even know existed. You're going to be entrusted with wealth, with influence, with power, and you're going to use it wisely. Because you've been prepared, because you've been molded, because you've been faithful. The massive check is simply the beginning. It's a down payment on the destiny that's been waiting for you all along. The best part? You're not alone. You never were. God has been with you in every step, every silent moment, every confusing delay, every painful lesson. And now God is with you in the release, in the overflow, in the celebration. This isn't just about money. It's about restoration. It's about divine justice. It's about being seen, known, and rewarded for all the work no one else acknowledged. The check is heaven's way of saying, well done, you stayed the course, now receive. Let this truth settle in your soul. It's already yours. The check has your name on it. The miracle is custom made for you. Don't doubt it. Don't shrink from it. Own it. Embrace it. Expect it. You didn't come this far to leave empty-handed. You came to receive. You came to rise. You came to reign. And now, it's all happening. The massive check is coming, chosen one. And when it lands, your life will never be the same. This is the part where everything begins to unfold right before your eyes. Chosen one, you are standing on the edge of a divine unveiling. What once felt distant, that abundance, that breakthrough, that financial miracle, is now making its grand entrance into your life. And the best part? You're not even going to have to chase it. It's coming to you, directly, decisively, and unapologetically. Because the universe knows your name. It knows your address. It knows exactly where to deliver what you've been preparing for all along. You've reached the frequency where things start happening rapidly. You're no longer in the space of delays. You're no longer in the waiting room. Now you're in the delivery phase. The check, this massive life-altering check, is coming with momentum, with force, and with perfect divine timing. It's already passed through realms you cannot see, already navigated obstacles you never even knew existed. And now, it's about to enter your life and announce itself loudly. I am here. Everything is changing now. There is a sacred rhythm to the way this blessing is arriving. It's not rushed, but it's not slow either. It's intentional, powerful, timed with precision. It's being released to you in a moment when you can finally receive it with full capacity. You're ready now, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. You've done the shedding. You've released the scarcity mindsets. You've outgrown the environments that once limited you. You've stepped into the energy of more. And now, the universe is responding. Not out of pity, out of partnership. What you're about to witness in your life is going to feel surreal. Money flowing where there was once lack. Opportunities pouring in where there were once closed doors. Unexpected deposits, divine collaborations, resources showing up with your name already written on them. This is not fiction. This is your next chapter. This is what happens when a chosen one aligns with the rhythm of the divine. The check isn't coming to make up for lost time. It's coming to show you that divine timing is always better than your timing. You're not just receiving finances, you're receiving access to ideas, to spaces, to solutions, to strategies. You'll start hearing things differently, seeing things clearer. You'll be inspired to take bold moves that open gates of wealth. This is the overflow zone. This is where one opportunity turns into 5, where one breakthrough sets off a chain reaction of more, and more. This is where overflow becomes normal. It's where you stop asking, "Is it possible?" and start asking, "How can I serve with all this abundance?" Because you're not just being blessed for you. This check isn't just a reward, it's a responsibility. A key that opens doors not just for yourself, but for others. You're becoming a blessing bearer, a vessel of divine wealth. You'll fund visions, support dreams, elevate those around you just by being who you are. Your abundance will inspire others to believe again, to trust again, to rise again. You'll be a walking testimony of what happens when faith meets divine favor. And let's be honest, you've earned this. Not because you checked off boxes, but because you endured. You healed when it was hard. You stayed soft when life tried to make you bitter. You kept the vision alive when there was no proof it was working. That matters. The universe doesn't ignore that kind of devotion. It rewards it exponentially. This check is not just about money, it's about honor. Divine honor for your loyalty to the process. You didn't just survive, you evolved. And now, the version of you that's receiving this blessing is not the same version that was waiting for it years ago. You're wiser, you're clearer, you're elevated. That's why the check is massive, because your capacity has expanded. You're able to hold more, manage more, impact more. You've become a container for abundance, and now the universe is filling you to the brim and beyond. Get ready to see the word approved in places you once saw denied. Get ready to hear yes where you once heard maybe. Get ready to receive divine compensation for all the times you were overlooked, undervalued, or misunderstood. The check is a correction, a divine realignment. It's the universe's way of saying, I saw it all, and now I'm responding. This is not a fluke. This is not random. This is the reward that was always coming. It's just finally caught up to you. You'll know it when it happens. It'll feel like something in the air has shifted. You'll feel light, joyful, clear. Suddenly things will start working. Not because you tried harder, but because you're finally in sync with the divine plan. You'll laugh at how complicated you thought it had to be. You'll marvel at how quickly things fall into place. And deep down, you'll realize this was always the plan. This was always yours. And what's even more incredible is that this check isn't a one-time thing. It's the beginning of a flow. Once this door opens, it stays open. Once you tap into this frequency, you don't drop back down. This is sustained abundance, recurring miracles, consistent provision. You'll look back and realize this was the turning point. The moment everything accelerated. The moment the universe stopped testing and started trusting. You're not just favored, you're funded. People around you won't believe it. They'll wonder how it happened so fast. They won't understand the years of quiet preparation that led to this moment. But you'll know. You'll smile in stillness, knowing that you were prepared in secret to prosper in public. That's what this check represents. Your preparation being rewarded, your patience being crowned. There's no need to second-guess this. You don't need to doubt it. It's happening. And the more you lean into it, the faster it flows. Speak it, feel it, expect it. Say out loud, "My massive check is on its way. I am open, I am aligned, I am ready." Let your words match your energy. Let your energy match your vision. This is the spiritual posture of a person who is walking into wealth with grace. There will be no mistaking this blessing. It will be obvious, unshakable, unquestionable. People will ask you how it happened, and you'll simply smile and say, "Divine timing, faith, alignment." That's your formula. That's your legacy. That's your testimony. Remember, this is not just for financial relief. It's for financial freedom. The kind that allows you to make decisions from peace, not pressure. The kind that lets you walk away from what no longer serves you. The kind that empowers you to live boldly, generously, and without apology. That's what this check brings. Liberation, expansion, certainty. You didn't miss your moment. You didn't mess it up. You didn't fall too far behind. You are right on time, right on track, right in alignment with everything you were born to receive. The massive check is simply the proof, the physical evidence of a spiritual truth. You are supported, guided, and completely surrounded by divine favor. Chosen one, get ready. It's unfolding, it's approaching, it's happening. The check is closer than you think. The shift is stronger than you felt. The release is more powerful than you can imagine. Stay grounded, stay open, stay expectant. You've made it. Not just through this message, but through everything that led up to this moment. Through the sleepless nights, the prayers whispered through tears, the silent battles no one knew about, but you and the divine. You didn't give up. You didn't give in. You chose to believe in something bigger, even when everything around you told you it would never happen. And now, here you are, standing at the edge of a miracle that's already been set in motion. The massive check, the financial breakthrough, the life-altering abundance. It's not a fantasy. It's your reality unfolding right now. Chosen one, you are in a sacred space of transition, where the life you once knew is dissolving, and the life you were born for is beginning. And this shift will be undeniable. You'll feel it in the way peace suddenly wraps around you like a warm coat. You'll sense it in the way things begin to align without resistance. You'll watch with awe as doors swing open that were once bolted shut. This isn't coincidence. This is confirmation. This is divine evidence that everything you believed for is finally showing up in your life. That massive check is so much more than paper and ink. It's the universe's way of saying, "I saw your struggle, and I haven't forgotten. I counted every step, every tear, every act of faith you made when you didn't feel strong. The blessing that's coming your way is precise, powerful, and perfectly timed. And the impact it will have on your life won't just be about finances. It will touch every part of your existence. You'll feel it in the weight that lifts off your shoulders, the anxiety that once gripped your chest finally melting away, the constant mental juggling of how will I make it work will be replaced by a deep, steady knowing. It's already working for me. You'll wake up in the morning with a sense of ease you haven't felt in years. You'll breathe easier. You'll smile more. You'll look around and realize you're no longer surviving. You're thriving. And this isn't the kind of wealth that comes with strings attached or pressure to perform. This is divine wealth. Elevated, empowered, overflowing. It doesn't just come to fill your hands. It comes to free your soul. It comes to set you up for expansion, for elevation, for impact. You'll begin to dream again, not from a place of limitation, but from a place of what else is possible now that I'm fully supported. Because this is what divine timing looks like. It may have felt delayed to you, but it was always right on schedule. You weren't being punished. You were being prepared. You weren't being ignored. You were being refined. And now that the refining is complete, the reward is flowing freely. The check is clearing every blockage that once stood between you and your next level. People will notice, not just the increase in your bank account, but the shift in your presence. You'll carry yourself differently, not arrogantly, but with undeniable confidence, with peace, with purpose, with the quiet authority of someone who knows they are chosen, favored, and funded by the divine. You won't need to convince anyone of your worth. Your energy will speak louder than words ever could. And the blessing won't stop with you. The check you're receiving is going to ripple through generations. It's going to shift the energy of your entire bloodline. You'll be the one they talk about, the one who broke the cycle, the one who turned scarcity into legacy. You're not just receiving money, you're receiving power to create permanent change. This is what the chosen ones are called to do. Not just prosper, but pave the way. And as the abundance flows in, so will the clarity. You'll know exactly what to do. The dreams you once shelved because you couldn't afford to chase them will now be front and center. That vision you've had buried in your heart will finally get the resources it needs. You'll write that book, launch that business, fund that mission, support your loved ones, heal yourself, and live in a way that reflects the richness of your spirit.